My name is Marcus, and welcome back to the channel. We are in the midst of D23, Disney's own personal comic convention per se, where they announce all of their upcoming projects when it comes to the theme parks, the movies, Disney Plus, so on and so forth. First thing I want to react to is the new Avengers Doomsday trailer. Just premiered either last night or this morning. I don't know which one, but let's jump right in, man. I'm so freaking excited. Let's do it.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room.
Oh, that's definitely Sue from Fantastic Four.
He used to be different.
Like the green silhouette there.
He used to be kind, he used to be caring.
Oh, nice Gambit, Steve, okay. Magneto.
Everything he loved was taken from him.
So clearly he's going off on the revenge path.
I knew he was lost.
His son and wife was killed somehow, which is kind of what happens in the comic too.
That he was broken.
I love seeing, oh, that's sweet, dude. Oh man, bro. Destroyed city.
Victor.
Okay.
Did you do this?
Nice. Ant-Man and his little daughter, Johnny. Oh, Sir Ian McKellar, Magneto, Steve and his son. He's gonna kidnap all their kids, man. Loki, Shuri, Cyclops. He's gonna kidnap. Oh. I didn't realize he was that fast.
I swear,
You know,
beg for hell long before I grant it.
oh man, that's a line right there. Oh, nothing like a flea. Hell, it's just to me. Oh, has he got sentinels at his disposal too? That's sweet. Dr. Doom's pretty much a god. He's a literal god. You know, for me, I don't think Thor walks away from this fight, man. I think whatever the outcome of this fight is going to be, Thor is going to be so heavily damaged. I just don't think he walks away. I think this is going to be Chris Hemsworth's final performance as Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No, it's so sad, dude. It's so sad, but I mean, it's inevitable, man. What are you gonna do? I mean, these people can't play these roles forever. But I'm so excited to see this film, man. Definitely some key points that I want to point at there. It's good to see Shuri again. I'm very curious to see what her and Namor's oppositions are going to be in the film. So it's good to see Shang-Chi appear again finally. I'm very excited to see them confirm that Sue and Reed and Victor have all had some kind of a relationship within the past. I think they announce that they're supposed to be doing like an origin story of the Fantastic Four, whether it be a TV show or a movie. It's like the Fantastic Four is not getting a sequel movie. They were going to get an origin story, which will most likely involve Victor Von Doom, and to see what happened to him, to see what caused him to lose his wife and child. So that is the silhouette of the background that we see. He's kind of like he's created a mosaic to grief of the family, and whatever in the world breaker planet that he's building, that is solely based off of the grief and motivation of him losing his family, and somehow utilizing this godlike ability that he has acquired to bring them back into existence so that he could have his happily ever after. It's all about love, man. It's all about family. Just some men are worth, going to the genocide of multiple different universes to achieve their own personal happiness. It's an interesting concept when it comes to some of these villain aspect characters. I mean, sometimes I ask myself, if I had godlike ability and my family was taken away from me, would I destroy the world to maintain their existence and their safety? That's a tough question. I don't know. Hopefully I never get put into a situation like that, because you just don't know what you would do or how that would affect the most common of man. And I'm not even a scientific genius. Victor Von Doom's a scientific genius. Would God tier Tony Stark Reed Richards level intellect. So being able to materialize the capabilities to actually make it a reality and having to destroy multiple worlds to maybe see it come to fruition. You just don't know what somebody's capable of until they're pushed to the brink. And that's what makes the best villains or the best comic book characters, the best superheroes. You know, it's all about motivation and what you're willing to do to achieve said goal. And that's what makes me so excited to see this film. That's what makes me a Marvel fan and a DC fan. That's what makes me a fan of certain animes, so on and so forth, man. So excited. Excellent trailer. I think Thor dies again. It sucks, dude. But then he's going to be able to transfer all of his powers to Love, which is his surrogate daughter from Love and Thunder. So just going to have to wait and see what happens, man. I tell you what, though, I am very curious on what the act from Dr. Doom is going to be that drives Thor to want to fight him to the death. Is it going to be the extermination of a certain people? Is it going to be the extermination of a planet? Or is it going to be the murder of a certain Avenger? Like, who's going to be the motivational factor to make all the Avengers assemble once again to make them have to fight Dr. Doom? I'm so curious. There has to be a sacrifice. In the original Avengers, it was Agent Cole. Somebody's got to go. Somebody's got to kick the bucket, man. So we can get all these guys together to fight this common threat. Who's it gonna be? Okay, that's enough about the trailer. So while I got y'all attention, let's keep the Marvel train going here. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds came out with a little funny video clip after the Doomsday trailer premiered. So it's just them talking about, like, dude, like, all these people in Avengers Doomsday, like, can we get on in this, or can we? It's like he was reading a script that Ryan has provided to him, like, read the script so that we can ask Kevin, so that we could get into this movie. And, you know, Kevin Feige is laughing along with it. He's like, listen, there's a whole lot of people in here, you know, it's not like we don't see it, it's not like we don't understand what everybody wants, but just stay tuned. Let us work it out. We'll figure it out. But, you know, I would love to see it. Hugh Jackman in the last performance of Sir Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen as Magneto, the Professor Charles, and, you know, Wolverine, all in the same movie for, you know, their final 2 appearances. Dude, we gotta have it. He doesn't need a major role, just a cameo, just to at least, you know, try to protect the Professor as he's about to meet his oblivion from Dr. Doom. Sorry, I'm just guessing. You know, obviously none of us have seen the movie yet, but I think, you know, Magneto and the Professor meet their doom, no pun intended, in this movie. Now, I'd like to see Wolverine try to protect them one last time, and then he meets his doom as well. No pun intended. Just saying, man. X-Men has been officially cast for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The actress that most people seem to be interested in is, no shock at all, Maya Boyd as Storm. Apparently she is an actress that was prominent on Broadway. Personally, I have no experience with her, but beautiful girl. Very excited to see what she does with the role and the direction that they take her in as the Omega level mutant. Let's do it, man. I'm so excited. Sadie Sink returns as Jean Grey, of course, and that's pretty much where it is. Other than Rogue, I can't remember that actress's name, but that's definitely the same girl that's in Obsession, and she's also in what I know her from as Superman and Lois. She plays one of the Kent boys' girlfriends for the duration of the show. So great actress. Really enjoyed her character in that show. So excited to see what she does with Rogue, one of my personal favorite X-Men. Very, very excited. Vision is coming back for the conclusion of the 3-part Disney Plus series that started with WandaVision, and Agatha Harkness is going to conclude with the Visonquest. Not the Visonquest that existed in Wanda's mind. This is actually the Vision from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that got destroyed by Thanos and got brought back to life, who turned into the White Vision. So looks like this is going to be a show about his revelation with all of the memories, but within a completely different body. Maybe him trying to find his way back to the Vision that he was before as an Avenger. Oh yeah, Ultron's back too. Apparently he exists in this show as some sort of figment of Ultron's mind. Would seem that some level of Ultron is trying to take over this Vision as well. So he seems to be the protagonist in the TV show. So, but he appears not in his metal body, but as this old man. So very, very excited to see how that plays out as well. One more thing before we close out here, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse officially is finally coming out next year. It looks like a trailer leaked yesterday. I was going to talk about it, but it looks like channels on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram were getting copyright struck left and right. So, you know, I've decided to save myself and not, you know, take the risk on that. Obviously, this takes place literally right after Across the Spider-Verse ended. He's interacting with the different Earth, Uncle Aaron, and the other Miles Morales. He's having to break free, having to fight them so he can get back on track on stopping the Spot and saving his dad from meeting his demise, and still while fighting, you know, Spider-Man 2099, and maybe even trying to repair his relationship with Spider-Gwen and Peter B. Parker after they essentially lied to him about him being the anomaly that could destroy the Spider-Verse, and he has to let his dad die to not let the universe be destroyed. So probably easily one of my most anticipated movies for 2027. So yeah, once we start getting some official announcements, we can talk about it freely on YouTube with the footage, then we'll go from there, man. So with that, let's just conclude my coverage of D23, at least the Marvel section. But stay tuned, though, for future videos either tonight or sometime tomorrow. I still want to talk about literally everything else that got announced at D23. It's some cool theme park stuff, and it's a lot of Disney sequels. Shocker. With that, we'll end it here, man. So if you appreciated my reaction and of the footage that you saw here today, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Also, if you would consider hitting the hype button, that's what lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of it. If you want to see more of me, you can hit the subscribe button. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjx79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, my friends, thank you guys for the years of support, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Avengers, assemble.